In less than 3 minutes, we'll take a look at how to create something like this, using only sounds found in our Serum pack secrets, as well as the drums expansion pack. First off, we'll begin by dragging a blank instance of Serum into our DAW of choice, in this case it's Ableton, and then we'll select a chord patch from secrets. Following that, we'll create a blank MIDI clip over 4 bars, and begin to craft the bass notes of our chord progression. For this example, we've selected the scale D sharp minor, and the feel of our chord progression will be somewhat sentimental, so we'll be selecting descending notes. Once the bass progression has been created, we'll then load up a new Serum and select a bass patch. From there, we'll copy our MIDI from our previous channel onto our new bass channel and hear how that sounds. We'll then go back into our chord Serum patch and begin to create some chords around our bass progression. For the most part, these chords will be made up of octaves and sevenths, as well as a few extra notes in there, until we have something like this. Moving on to creating the lead, we'll load up a new Serum once again and select a lead patch. To create the lead that accompanies the chord progression, we'll come up with a rhythmic pattern and then try to repeat that over the next 4 bars, as well as adding extra notes here and there to make it less repetitive. Once we've established our main lead, it's time to duplicate this MIDI track and use another Serum patch. Now that we've doubled up the lead and given it another layer, it's time to insert the last Serum track, which is going to be our ARP. And first up, we'll select an ARP patch. We'll then drag and drop Ableton's arpeggiator onto our latest Serum track. Now that we have 5 Serum layers to create the melodic side of our future bass drop, it's time to process the individual elements to make them all glue together. For the main chord progression, we'll add a simple EQ with a notch around 2000 Hz to give the lead extra room, and then follow this up with a glue compressor to add extra punch. Onto the bass channel, we'll cut out the high end with another EQ to give the chords and lead a bit more room. Now with the 2 lead layers, we'll select a ping pong delay and an EQ to carve out the low end. And lastly, with the ARP, we'll notch out the low end, as well as doing a dip around the 2 to 3K area to give the lead extra room. Now that all the melodic elements have been created and processed, it's time to bring in the drums using the sounds that come in the expansion pack Secrets Drums expansion. We'll then group all the individual drum elements together with some saturation. And now that we have the drums in place, it's time to add the side chain that's triggered by the kick onto our different Serum layers. And now we have the fundamental layers for our future bass drop.